What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can probably see on screen already, I have been nerding out on Excel and trying to predict what will become the most meta deck this season. Now, my predictions resulted in a pretty balanced meta. I'm going to be showing off 3 decks today, and towards the end of the video, we're going to have a pro player on showing what he thinks the best deck will be this meta. So, a wide variety of opinions, a load of suggestions, so if you need a deck this meta, this is the video for you. Just before I show the decks today, I want to do 2 things. Firstly, big shout out to my Patrons, Demonetize and Jacob Grohalva for supporting this channel. If you want to get involved, second link down below. But secondly, I wanted to say that Miner isn't in... Actually, it's in one of these decks, but I think Miner will be in a lot of decks this season. I think it does very well in this meta, especially with Tornado being weaker. And I think Giant and Lava Hound will also be consistent beatdown decks. However, I'm not going to be covering those today. I also want to say a big rip to Elixir Golem. It's a very sad time when we see a card die this heavily. However, the decks I want to be showing you today are going to be Miner, Balloon. I think Balloon has a very strong case in this meta. And then we move on to Logbait. I think this might be the deck that is probably the best, but I wouldn't be surprised if old Logbait made a comeback. And of course, Royal Hogs. And I do think it's probably going to be in some sort of order like that. I think Balloon is going to be, I don't want to say it, but the higher skill deck this season. I think Spellbait is going to be a little bit lower skill, a little bit lower scene, but still pretty high skill. And then I think Royal Hogs is just going to be the spam deck. So let us find games with all 3 of these. First, starting off with the Balloon Miner deck. Alright, this guy isn't going to make a play, so I'm just going to go first. And I don't really have to put the Miner in the safe spot anymore, as I didn't there, because if he has Nado, he's going to have a harder time activating everything anyway. I'm going to go in with Skellies there as well, because if he plays anything on the ground, it's going to be a nice distraction. Yeah, he's just going to leave it. Okay, I mean, he's played that pretty well. I'm going to be honest. Oh no, he has Nado. And he activated King with it. Well played, dude. Well played. I'm going to play this here. I'm not too bothered about distracting support with this bomb tower, because I'm going to pull the Night Witch to here anyway. Ice Golem will deal with all of the bats when the Night Witch wishes to die. There we go. Now we have Muskie onto this as well. Alright, cool. So I'm going to be using the Miner to chip, and I'm going to use the Balloon as my more so punish card. This is going to get rough in double elixir though, boys. Alright, so I'm going to need a card to defend against all of this. Ideally, I don't really want to be using my bomb tower, but... Okay, Baby Dragon just decided not to. We'll chuck a snowball on that to defend some damage. Alright, 1 more hit is fine. There it goes again. I don't know if he has anything in hand. I only have log to stop this anyhow. I don't really need the balloon connections. If he lets me have it, then cool. There is that. Oh no, okay. He does Nado it. Does that get death damage at least? It does. Sweet. Alright, we're going to do the exact same thing. I assume he's going to go with the good old Night Witch to support this. Oh no, I messed up. Uh-oh. I mean, that's fine. Like, he's going to get a lot of damage, but we should still be okay. Oh, that's a yikes. That's a massive yikes. I was 1 tile off. I fat-fingered it. Uh-oh. So I may have thrown this game massively, but I still have hope. Let us tank all of this so our Muskie can finish it off. He doesn't seem to want to push for multiple crowns, which is interesting. I know it gets his lightning. Uh-oh. Alright, I am dead. Well, it's here or never. Now, here or never? I guess it's now or never. All I can do is log, and I guess I can go with a snowball. That's not in range. It's not in range. I need to block and get to my spells. No, I've won! It was in range! Okay, we cheesed that hella. I shouldn't have won that whatsoever, but hey, I won. I messed up 1 bomb tower. The rest of the game I played pretty well, so I'm taking that as a win. I was meant to give more tips than that in the last deck, but I guess all I really have to say is that you're looking for 1 balloon connection and then you're Miner chipping. That's really it, I guess. Balloon can be used as a punish, not an investment. This sucks. This sucks. Am I not meant to have Barb Barrel in this? I mean, it didn't come with Barb Barrel, so I'd assume not, but let's go in here. Okay, he's come with Tesla. I know he's got Log, right? Yeah. Well, this sucks. All I got is Dark Gob here. I can get some damage, I guess, but it's not looking great. We can take this Dark Gob, but we are a load of damage down. This Dark Gob also dies to Tesla. Wow, okay. Not a great matchup. It would have been much better if I had Bomb Tower in hand already, but of course I didn't. I'm going to have to, I would say, focus on getting Princesses out, but he just goes Defensive Expo, and there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, let's hope he's not great. Alright, that doesn't seem like a great player. Cool, you can have that. Going in with Skelly Barrel. And Skelly's here. Skelly's here, Skelly's here. Nice. He's obviously going to log. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, it's a rip. Alright, we move on. Let's go into the next game. So, what was I saying? Yeah, this deck's going to be a lot better because it was already very good. Skeleton Barrel didn't receive a nerf, which in my opinion is correct. And one of the biggest counters to this sort of deck did receive a nerf, which is Tornado. Tornado by itself isn't that big a counter, but it's the fact that Tornado is always run with another small spell, which really sucks for this type of deck that's trying to bait out the small spells when they have double. This guy's running Battle Ram with Fireball, so I would predict that it's 3 Muskies, which is also another bad matchup for me. No, it's not. It's just Bridge Spam with Fireball. Great. Yeah, it's literally just Bridge Spam with Fireball. What is he doing, bro? Let's go Dug Up Tempo here, out of the E-Wizard's range to chip this down and hopefully kill it there. Hunter, interesting. We can just log this actually for chip. I was going to Scully, but I don't mind spending the 1 extra for some chip. Cool, no damage either way. He hasn't shown me a small spell yet, right? He's shown me E-Wiz onto the barrel and Fireball onto... What? What is this? Alright, well, we're going in. You can't small spell that because I have the Skelly Barrel going overhead and he has to wait until this pops. Battle Ram in the back. Zap, okay. Probably could have predicted that, to be fair. Alright, let's do something like this. Get the Knight down as well to protect the bomb tower from this bandit. It's going to Fireball it, wow. Fair enough. That should still defend it, though, because of the bomb. Sick. And he has E-Wiz for this, which obviously is going to be good for him. Did he hit all of those? Wow, my guy's a pro, huh? Alright, let us Skelly and log this boy. Cool. Again, more chip. Didn't need to spend a log, but hey, it saved me an E-Wiz shot, and it got me a little bit of chip myself, so I'm not opposed to it. He's probably going to put Ram in the back again, which is so weird. We'll allow it, though. We'll allow it. Let's match him with a Princess. Okay, no Ram just yet. His own Princess in the back. Interesting. Let's go Skelly Barrel other lane, and then let's not go Barrel on tower, actually. Let us put a Knight up here. Hopefully his Princess locks. Nice. Our Princess can shoot and hit both, which is double nice. Our Princess takes a little bit of damage, but hey, it's still alive. He zaps it, which is nice for us, because then we're able to go in. This is a bit sketch from this bandit, but I'm going to do something like this. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Nice. I can log in here to get rid of that. I can tank here and then go in with a Skelly Barrel, because I want the Skelly Barrel in front anyway. Of course, he's gone with another Ram, which allows me to put a bomb tower down. This Hunter takes a little bit of damage. This is hectic. Okay, okay. I'm just going to chill for a second. I'm going to make sure we're actually alright. Unfortunately, that went there. Play Knight here. Taking a little bit of damage, but we are ahead still, which is very nice, of course. Let's go in with a Dark Gob, because he's probably going to E-Wiz onto there. Yep. We can pull this Ram over here. Nice. Dark Gob live, which is what I wanted. Cool. That's a little bit of chip. He's still got Zap in hand, which isn't very fun. Alright, sick. We can just log this every single time he plays it. I have no idea why he's running Princess. So odd, bro. He's gone with Bandit in that lane, which easily lets me do this. Hunter in the back isn't great. Okay, we're going to be fine. I suspect he's going to go with Ram in front of this Hunter, yeah. No! Oh, no! I totally fat-fingered! Oh, no! I mean, I think we'll still be okay. Bro, I'm obviously trying to place that in the middle, and I just fat finger it. I mean, we're going to be okay. We have to play like a defensive barrel probably, so we don't take all this damage. Bruh. I can't believe I survived that, to be honest. Okay. Don't be stupid like me, chat. Don't have big fat fingers that play cards where you blatantly don't want them. Wow. We've made a Bomb Tower mistake in both games and still survived it. And Bomb Tower's actually been in both decks, which is probably a testament to the meta. Now, here is going to be my strongest deck, in my opinion, of this meta. This one's going to be hella strong, because I think Magic Archer is back in full force. I think this is definitely a card you can use and abuse again. I don't think the 10% HP does anything to it whatsoever. I think it's an oversight on Supercell's part. I think it's back to being broken. Again, because I'm recording, I'm going to start first play. Maybe shouldn't, but hey, I don't mind. He's got E-Wiz there, which arguably I could Magic Archer, like, on the tower, but I'm just going to do it here. It's going to take a little bit of damage, but I don't mind too much. Maybe I should. Let's go with Barbs over here. I was going to go with Hunter, but I realized the Mega Minion was always going to screw me. And if he fireballs this, then great. I'm Royal Hog, so sort of want him to do that in a way. Cool. Let's see if he's got a small spell. So I'm really tracking both spells in this sort of deck because I'm looking for small spells so I can use Heal Spirit. I'm looking for big spells so I can use Royal Hogs. I do believe just Skeletons will shut this Prince down. If not, I have a log that I can use. I don't suppose you're going to zap. Okay, he did. Well, I'll match you with a 2 Elixir small spell there. So small spell zap, which allows me to do this. It's so nice. Unless he's triple spell, actually. Okay, cool. I can heal loaders back up. Look how nice that was. I'm going to go with Magic Archer low. Just for this E-Wiz. And then when the Lumberjack comes in, I'm going to use Skeletons. Die, E-Wiz, die. Cool. Let me drag it over here. Nice. We're like so much damage up already. This Magic Archer survives. If I had Heal Spirit, I'd go in with it. Because, again, I think he's just Zap. I don't think he's Triple Spell in this sort of deck. A Giant, sick. We're just going to go with Barbs again. He blocked it outside of tower range. He's done well with that Dark Prince, actually. Maybe I should have predicted he'd play something like that and have gone with Hunter. Have we seen a big spell yet? I do not believe we have. He hasn't spelled any of my Barbs or Hogs. Okay, well this is whack. Gotta figure down here. Go back to Scully's. Scully's! Nice. And if he zaps, like whatever, go nuts, dude. Could push in here. Because the Magic Archer is going to do a nice job if I do. Can I hit all of that? Oh, no. A little bit off. Obviously, he wants to counterattack here, so I'm going to go over Hunter. We're going to go over Log. Oh, the Megamine didn't die, but I managed to push it back. So the tower would deal with it. Very nice there by the Hunter. Nothing else to play here. We're going to split Hogs, because I don't really need too much damage in that lane anymore. Hopefully Prince wastes on that. Yes, on the Skelly. Hunter's going to help us there. Let's get another Magic Archer down here. Of course, he's going to go with that there. Let's give this a log, and we'll distract with the Scullies. Okay, so he does have Fireball. Doesn't hit the Magic Archer, though, which is good for us. Cool. Then we can split Hogs again. Of course, he's going to play that. I'm probably going to Fireball, just because I'm a Fireball log away from winning this game. Just need to chill, need to chill, need to chill. 3, 2, 1. GG, my guy. There we go. So that was actually a very comprehensive performance from that deck. I got his other tower down to 800 as well, which is pretty mad. So yeah, I sort of explained these two decks. This one, you're using Miner's Chip when you need, because you don't have a big spell, and you're using Balloon to punish, and your defense is very, very solid. This one, you're just classic log bait. You're baiting out, or zap bait. You're just baiting out spells and then abusing whichever spell they don't have in hand. This one's a little tricky to get to grips with, as is this one, but this is probably the no-skill deck. You're just trying to bait out fireballs with these 4 cards here. Then you push in with Royal Hogs, and Heal Spirit is an insane synergy when they don't have Log or Barb Barrel. Log or Barb Barrel, you're going to be a bit more cautious with the Heal Spirit. I did a whole video on Heal Spirit, but yeah, the other cards you should be fine just using and abusing. So yeah, that's all for me. I'm going to have a little segment where Chache, our pro, comes on and talks about his deck this meta. I know it's probably in the title like 15 times, and yeah, I'm going to have a little segment, so do enjoy that. Listen to his advice. He's a lot better than me. But personally, those are my decks, and here is his deck.
Yeah, those are some awesome decks, Bailey. Now, before I talk about my decks, I want to just go over a little bit of what I thought on your decks. So to start off, I definitely think Hogs will see a rise in popularity with this new meta. The deduction of the HP off of literally every hut inside the game will definitely allow those Hogs to get to the tower more often. As well as that, the Magic Archer just got buffed back up to relatively where it was back when it was really strong in the game. It got a small HP nerf, but I don't think it'll be too drastic. And then finally, I think Heal Spirit will finally shine inside this meta with the Royal Hogs inside the deck. So I think it will take off and really help its popularity in this meta. And as far as your bait deck goes, log bait in general, I think will just be as strong as normal, if not better, because the Tornado just got a recent nerf, and it's going to require better timing to activate your King Tower. So maybe you can go with barrels in a little bit of different spots to maybe catch your opponent off guard. Also, none of the cards really in bait got changed. So Skelly Barrel will still be strong, so you'll probably be seeing a lot of the Skelly Barrel bait type meta. In your final deck selection, we have the Balloon Cycle. I definitely think the popularity of this deck will go up as well. With all the HP nerfs to the huts and the buildings, you will not be seeing as many balloons get kited away, so you'll see a lot more death damage onside the tower as well as connections. And with the Tornado nerf or rework, however you want to decide it, the tornado timing is going to have to be a little bit better, as well as it's not going to pull it as far as it did before or delay it as long. I could also see the deck transforming a little bit. It's not going to stay the exact same. Balloon cycle always is changing. I feel like the bomb tower could alter out of the position and maybe get replaced by a Tesla or Inferno Tower, or another defensive tool like the Goblin Cage as the meta progresses. So now moving on to my type of decks, I think Three Musketeers will be a huge winner, believe it or not. With the Tornado ban, or the rework on the Tornado, it's going to activate King Towers if you try to pull 3M into one lane. So that's going to be one of those decks choices where you see Tornado in your opponent's hands. You're probably going to be running Graveyard or something. That's going to be a really bad blow if you activate King Tower trying to go on offense. So you're going to have to either wait for a misplay they played in front of their King Tower or something. So I think it's going to help out 3M a lot. As well as the Royal Hogs coming back into meta because of the Hut nerfs. You'll be seeing a lot more pairing with the Heal Spirit or possibly the Battle Healer. But again, I think the Heal Spirit's going to be a huge introduction, and it's going to really blast 3M up in the popularity charts. And the last deck I have that I want to go over is going to be Splash Yard. As crazy as it sounds, just like I said, Three Musketeers is going to be back. I feel like Splash Yard may be even better. Now, the only thing about Splash Yard that's going to change is the play style. I feel like the cards are still going to stay the same. Baby Dragon, Tornado will still be in there unless Tornado is just really, really bad. People will find an alternate. My last point about that Splash Yard is with all the Hut nerfs going around, there'll probably be a lot less poison inside the meta because people will be running Royal Hogs, Three Musketeers, Log Bait. You'll be seeing a lot more spell variants, so there won't be as much poison, so you'll see some Graveyard usage rate go up as well.
Big shout outs for Chache for coming on to the channel. I'll leave his link in the description. I know he streams on Twitch. I think he has a YouTube as well. So go follow those. He's very good at this game. I believe he was in CRL at one point. So my guy is pretty nuts. Knows what he's talking about. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. I hope you did enjoy these 3 or 4 decks that we showed today. If you do have any meta suggestions, leave them in the comments. I'm also going to put a vote in the top right where you can vote on which one of these decks you think is going to be the most meta. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and peace.